Okay, good. Here's a question. First of all, Christine thanks us for the overview and sees all of these trends coming to life in her organization today. But recognizing the pace of change in the industry is increasingly rapid, and we need to adapt quickly. What practical recommendations do you have for large corporations where internal change and operation, you got the word.
Yes.
These strategies, is often slow. So big companies trying to make change like this where it's slow. Did you see any practical recommendations in the working groups?
Yeah, I mean, I think, again, part of that, it seems like companies are trying to tackle with the structure piece, right? Really trying to, kind of decentralize a lot of this. I mean, maybe centralizing pieces of it, which are enterprise-wide, things like leadership development, for example, but where you really need programs to be developed and deployed much more quickly. How do we, push more of that out into the field, really being driven by business partners and what they need in collaboration with the COEs or other support functions to be able to develop those. But, to provide that ability to move more quickly to identified, needs within the business. I think what we've seen, it didn't come up so much, I would say, in these talent strategy working groups, but we've certainly seen in other working groups and other things that we've done in CAHRS is the idea of these things like fast action, project teams, right? So, these kind of internal consulting groups that are able to, be deployed very quickly to address, emerging needs, respond to them quickly, bring in resources from these other areas of HR as needed, but using those to really enhance the speed at which we can respond to, some of these different changes that are taking place. So again, I think we're seeing a lot of it, more structural in terms of how do we create these more flexible ways to organize or tackle the work that allow us to kind of move faster than we might have been able to move in the past.
Yeah, those fast action teams, I think are becoming much more common. Another idea from one of the CAHRS companies that we've mentioned before is this idea of using time, leave time. So filling jobs that are that people are taking medical leave or maternity leave or extended leave with other folks from internal to the organization. Lots of times you want to go external for that kind of stuff, but why not take somebody internally where you're looking to build their skills or upskill or reskill, and they already know the internal organization, et cetera, so they're able to launch those into those opportunities pretty quickly. I thought that was a neat strategy we had heard too.